Yokoso ando velkommen. We're here. This song kind of sucks, but we're here. We're actually going to back out of this because I'm pretty sure I have close to full AP on NA. If not, do have full AP. I fell asleep at the wheel about an hour ago, maybe. And then, yeah, I don't know what's happened since then. It's a new day for me right now. But also, hello, it's been, what, a few days since I last streamed. And I was thinking about just not streaming today. But I also kind of wanted to watch the 2 shows we gotta watch. I wanted to do the challenge quest before it was too late. So here we are. I didn't mean to do that, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, well, a lot's been going on, but don't worry about it, Luigi. This album's not very good, though, I'll say that much. So far. I had listened to one song off camera, and I thought, it wasn't that great. This is supposed to be drum and bass, but it's really not drumming my bass. What are the master missions? I think they're pretty simple. Yeah, 15 Saber Assassin, 15 Lancer Rider. The demonic enemy one, I actually know exactly where we can go, and we can take care of that real quick, like. Lickety split, lickety split, lickety split. That's not where we go to take care of business, it's here. We gotta go to the classic, the Krabby Patty with cheese. Let's do this. This is just for demonic enemies, if you were wondering why I came here. I'm fairly certain this says demonic individuals. Fairly certain is the keyword though. Quick and clean. No ketamine. Let's see here. Yep. If you were wondering, which I know you're not, I did do the D&D session yesterday. It went pretty well, I thought. It was kind of funny, so... We did our whole session and everything, and at the end the GM was like, yeah, I expected you guys to try and attack that NPC you were talking to. We're like, huh, why? He's like, well, you have a history of it. But it turned out we were supposed to. That was the evil person we were trying to find. Was this person we were treating courteously. Be the equivalent of looking for Lord Frieza, finding Lord Frieza, and then taking him out for coffee. And then telling him, hey, I've been looking for Lord Frieza. If you find him, let me know. I guess it doesn't matter what servant I take for this because the amount of juice that we're juicing is infinitesimally negligible. Incredibly not noteworthy. Maybe I just have a skewed idea of what drum and bass is, and maybe this is just par for the course in drum and bass. But when I saw this was drum and bass when I downloaded it, this is not what I expected in the slightest. Not even a little bit. I don't mean that in a positive way either. Not like, it's not what I expected, but I'm glad. It's more like, I mean, this is music for somebody. Sweet. That busts open that quest. All that remains is Saber Assassin, Lancer, Rider, Berserker. Lickety split. What was it again? Well, we can go and fight a Lancer node here. Let's just go and do that real quick. 10 to win. We could have brought the Lancelot team, but oh well. You know what I'm a big fan of? Curry and curry related foods. I discovered that when I was doing HelloFresh a few years ago. Because for all the vegetarian options, there was always some type of curry. And because of that, yeah, I discovered that, wow, curry's pretty cool. I honestly don't think I had ever had curry until I made it myself through HelloFresh's assistance. And yeah, it's nice. It's fun for someone, and that someone is me this time. This song also isn't bad. It's just, I don't know. I'm not impressed. It doesn't need to be 6 minutes long either. This feels more like it's just dubstep. Again, maybe I don't know. Hang on. I'm loading. We're on song 6. I didn't know this was a 2-disc album either. 6 out of 22, huh?
What is this crazy rock and roll music
Okay, I'm calling it here. I'm not listening to any more of this album. This is not for me. What about AD and drum and bass too? You know, maybe they get it right the second time. I guess this was the reason why I never listened to it. I was wondering, because I thought, you know, they have drum and bass, but I've never listened to one of the drum and bass albums. I bet you I listened to it in the past and thought, man, this is not for me. Oh, we gotta do it one more time. Melt came. Someone get a napkin. Well, I guess since you have that in your thing, we'll go ahead and bring you. Look, it's Sasaki Kojiro. He's so cool. But yeah, we have Shangri-La, Frontis of Tierman, and Ao no Miburo. And tomorrow we'll have... is it Yokai Gakko no Sensei ni Hajime Mashita? Is that what the show's called? Hajime Mashita? I don't remember. Something like that, that one show that we watched. Get away from me. I don't want to hear this. I downloaded a bunch of music recently and I bought a discography from a group that was 120 albums, so I have a lot of music to get through. That's why I'm not giving everything a chance like I normally do. Because I know there's a lot of duds. Oops! I just closed Firefox by accident. My fault, OG. There we go. Okay, so we're not listening to that. What about Fairy Rhythm? Or Fair Rhythm? It's like fairy and rhythm mixed together into one word. Beep beep boop, boop beep. Beep beep boop. Boop beep. Alternatively, a codex call. This is 5 minutes. I hope the song starts. Okay, cool. Alternatively, that is a song, bro. What are you talking about? It sounds like the Turn A Gundam opening. Turn A Gundam. You know the one. It's like, turn A, turn. That one voice sounds like that. And then it's like, turn A Gundam. And then, you know, the song starts. Anyway. We can't let bygones be bygones, Koo. You die, and that's all there is to it. Start recording. You know, I gotta say, I'm not impressed so far. But on the cover is generic anime girl of the week with robotic legs and fairy wings, meaning this could very well be an amazing album. It's also assumably from the early 2000s, given that this is Sakuzio's third solo album. And bro's been around for a hot minute. Yeah, we're back here. I did my taxes recently. I know you were just dying to hear about this. And yeah, good news. It looks like I'm getting a good amount of money. I still have to wait on the state tax returns though, because they don't release a form until the 30th. And I have to do some work on that form before I know if they'll accept whatever I've submitted. But if they accept it all, I'm going to get a good amount of guap. It's almost like I keep getting fired and don't hold any jobs, so the government feels bad for all the money they take from me. And you know what? I'm here for it. And this song's improved. It has a bit of a learning curve, if you'd call it that. Oh, fun story. I found out some Legos that I own are pretty valuable. And I'm kind of on the fence if I want to sell it or not. Various minifigures. And I'm like, I mean, I can. I'd rather sell it than keep it because I'm not getting any enjoyment by keeping them. And I'd rather someone who actually wants them have them. And alternative to that, you could say, oh yeah, we just give it away for free. Well, die. I need money. Rome wasn't built in a day. And you know what? Rome wasn't built for free. So, you know, pay me. Who's this? Isoc. Well, get away from me. I think I've done my free summon for the day, but we'll check just in case. Just in case I have not. Bust a move. Hey, 2010 quartz this is? That's like one for every year, because it's only 2012, right? I think so. Anyway, get away from me. What are my master missions here? Seiba, Asashi, Azaka. Class servants defeat. Ransa, Gasta. No, those are just the ones from that I had to do on NA. That's nuts. What is this? Oh. Oh yeah. I guess we'll do the Emia Altar. My beloved. Too bad I'll never have you. Are you on radar? Evil. Cringe. I like you. Die. Tristan. Smelly. Oh, okay, you are. Don't care. Hidden ass. Old. French, but bad. Oh, I haven't done this. Too bad I don't have any quartz. What you gonna do? Nothing. I'd like to get more copies of Tori Tori, but you know, I just told you why I can't. I believe I have him in P8. Let's check real quick. Nope, I have him in P6. So I need 2 more copies if I want to get him to 120 and have 3 append skills unlocked. Dang. Well, whatever. Listen, we can't just let's mindlessly grind this time. Gotta go here and do this. Gotta clear out my storm pods. That song was pretty good. That's more what I expected from this album. And it's delivering. It is delivering. And no DiGiorno's all delivery. 17. The 185. You need like $1 million. Ooh, less than $1 million. Nice. You're at like 400,000. 500,000. Bad guess. And you're over $1 million, I believe. Yep. Bro, that is Pope Gaming. Put some respect on that Pope. She delivers hope. I'm doing mental math, bear with me. I don't know why I got so stuck there. I've done this 11 times, actually. Oh, good news! The Grinchy socks are finally here. They're not in my possession, no. But, they're finally at the store. If you remember the time we were doing that stream when we found the Grinchy socks? Yeah, I had to, I didn't have to. I decided that I wanted them sent to the store instead of sent to my house because it was going to be cheaper. And yeah, it took them 5 ever, but they're finally at the store as of today. I have until the 6th of February to go and get them, but I'm going to go get them tomorrow. Or at least I'm planning to. Something could always happen and prevent that, but that's at least the plan right now, man. And yes, I won't be giving them away. But yes, I will be showing them. I'll put them in the server. doing some mental math again. Because I just can't seem to add and subtract on the fly today. My phone's got to update. And they told me that I have until the 29th before they do it on their own. There's been times, though, back in the day where I used to push I almost said outfits. Where I used to push out updates so long that I'd have to do 5 or 6 in a row when I finally did them. Like one time I put out updates for, I think, 6 months or so, if not a year. And then my entire phone changed once I finally did them. It was like, dang, I might as well have just bought a new phone with how much I have to get used to all these radical new changes. No, that was not my phone that happened to. That was something else. It was XSplit. When I used to use XSplit streaming software, one time I just put out the updates for over a year, and then I decided to update it, and it felt like the entire just interface changed all at once. The UI, all the features, just everything was just brand new. It's crazy, dog. This song's not bad. I'm definitely not a fan. I used to know this guy from several years ago. About 7 years ago at this point. So not that long ago, but long enough ago. And I knew them on, well, we didn't really keep up with each other. We just kind of were former co-workers. And I followed him on Instagram, and he followed me back, and this, that, and the other thing. And I don't really use Instagram that frequently. But, I gotta sneeze, hang on. Alright, I'm back. But yeah, I didn't keep up with Bro that much, and just one day I started seeing them post more, and I know that they were trying to be, oh, text message, but they were training to be a teacher. I make it sound like it's cool, but You know, they were just going to school to be a teacher. And then I guess they finished at some point because they started doing a bunch of coaching for schools, like sports coaching. And you know, to be a big guy for doing that, you have to be staff at the school. Anyway, he started doing a bunch of that. And I thought, oh, that's cool. I'm glad you're having fun, you know, out there doing whatever. And there was a bunch of, what would you call them, candid shots, because they were just professionally done pictures of him delegating people what to do and like pointing for people to do stuff. And him holding a clipboard with headphones on. But then one day he made a post talking about one of those the good old days type posts where men used to be men. And it just took me by just surprise, because he didn't strike me as one of those people that held lame opinions like that. They seemed like a pretty nice guy. They were a pretty nice guy, but I guess underneath that facade was pure evil and hatred for today. Which just, what warrants that is what I always want to wonder. Like, if you want to be what you deem to be a man among men, and if other people aren't following that lifestyle, what does that matter? Who cares? Who cares? It doesn't affect you if no one wants to chop firewood with nothing but their bare hands. Isn't that just a karate chop? About like a SpongeBob karate chop? Karate! Go away. Farium is the name of this song. It's almost like you combine the word farium and the ending of uranium. Farium? Could have just called it element F. And the thing is too, like, if you have opinions like that, so why not just keep them to yourself? You know what I'm saying? Especially if you have a public persona, and you're not just an ugly person on the internet, but you're actually, like, teaching the youth. Because not everyone's gonna hold those opinions that you hold, and then you're just kind of putting yourself in a bad spot. It just kind of feels like, you know, that people who just are full of hate want everyone to know. And it's just like, jeez, bro, like, just keep that to yourself. Like, you wouldn't have lost everything and now be out of a job and exiled from your community. And you do, well, doo-doo. And also, hi, Zataku-san. Nice. I don't know. I mean, shipping a Lego figure is probably incredibly easy. I could probably just put it into like a letter envelope and put a stamp on it and send it. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know if I still want to do it too. Like, I mean, like I said earlier, keeping these minifigures is not doing me any good. And if it's coveted and people are looking for it and actively spending a good amount of money, it's like I can make someone's life easier. That's, again, I can't stress that part enough. That's more what I feel like, is like if I don't really care about something and don't really want something, I'd rather sell it, not just for the money aspect, but just because I want people who actually want stuff to actually have stuff. Just like straight up. Because I'm sure there's a lot of valuable items of the collectible variety that someone had from their youth that they've thrown away, and that someone actively is looking for, you know, thinking, man, I gotta find that, I don't know, Lord Garmadon figure or a Lego minifigure or whatever, and then little Timmy just threw theirs away because they don't want it anymore. Many such cases, but I want to see if I can eliminate as many as I can as well. Yay. I had a package come today. It wasn't anything massive and praiseworthy, it was just an enamel pin. But they gave me a free sticker, so that's pretty cool, right? So I was looking for a specific type of flower. I wanted a pin of it. And the ones that I could find online were either, well, they were mostly just ugly. They weren't really that expensive. But just I didn't like any of the ones I found, except for one person I found that was making them, and I thought, oh, snap, crackle, and pop, this works out great. But funny enough, the people that made that, they were going on a hiatus for a bit. Which in turn meant that, you know, their shops are closed indefinitely. However, they said that they were reopening on, I think it was January 17th or something. Something like that. And the funny thing is, I found out about them on, I think, the 14th or 15th. So I only had to wait a few days. I don't know how long they were closed, but I just happened to find out about their shop, and they happened to have the item I wanted. So I only had to wait a few days. And then I sat on it for a bit, and then I was like, okay, alright, I'll just go ahead and buy it. So then I did. And then after about about like 4 or 5 days, actually, more accurately, it finally arrived. I have a specific idea for what I want to use it for, but I gotta wait a bit and mull it over, weigh my options type beat, you know. You know how it goes. You know how it goes and how it went. As you were the one who made sure the delivery was sent. Nay. Well, that's the wrong thing to say. As I pray. Unlimited Blade works. My allergies are fighting me right now. Like, I am barely holding on for dear life. I didn't take any sort of allergy pill today because I ran out, and yeah, I'm definitely getting beaten. and bruised. Nose running. Throat closing. I kind of thought about going and getting some on my way home today, and I just forgot. Straight up. Like, I had thought about it before I left the house, and I was like, yeah, I guess I'll do that. And then I just forgot. Until just now, that was something I thought about doing. It's not looking good for me. This isn't the group to take for this. This is. Yep, seems good enough to me. Sometimes I think about what if I'm really... I didn't mean to come here. Shoot! Well, oh well, I guess we're here, might as well try it out. You know, I thought this was just the one that I've been grinding, but nope, I guess, well, whatever. At least we have a pretty great gaggle of guys to try this out. I wanted to do this with Percival, actually, but whatever. I guess we'll try it out like this. Dang, I'm kind of upset. I didn't mean to do this. Eight times? That's nasty. I would love to do this. There's no way to really get her to forcibly cream on us or pick someone to do it to, so I guess we have to. Hit him with that, try again. Nice damage. Looks at the camera. Does this burn? I guess I won't know for now. Our support servants are Larry Loser and then two couple of guys who really have no business being assistants for what we're experiencing, so whatever. I mean, hopefully. Also, Melusina's gotta only have, like, one more of these buffs left in her. Like, she's gotta be on the edge of her seat. Yeah, okay, cool. Well, we kind of have to hit Melusine. I mean... Gotta make it hurt, gotta make it count, gotta make it sting. Oh, cool, you survived, Aid the Pope? I mean, I knew you weren't gonna. Why are we listening to the opera? Code Omega? More like code gets skipped. Code Sigma? Oh hey, goodbye Quetzalcoatl. Now be so kind as to hit Hokusai. Or even Johanna. I mean, tomato, tomato, eh? I'd rather you just not hit old Questoria. And that's exactly who you hit. Thanks for doing the exact opposite. Sure, the exact opposite of what I said. Don't hit her. Okay, no, okay, now you want to hit her. Hey, Leonidas. Please, Leonidas, get killed. You either get killed or you kill yourself, and I want you to get killed. Nice. Okay. Sweet. This album's kind of weak, I can't lie. Get away from me. I don't think I'm gonna keep it. I didn't think Sakuzio could make a mistake. And this isn't really a mistake, it's just like, clearly, it's one of their earlier albums. They're just not producing to the level that I thought they would have always have been at. Oh wow, we won. Well, cover me in oil and call me surprised. Like, actually. I guess that's the power of a level 120 servant. Didn't even have to play to the gimmick. That's why I wanted to use Percival, because he has a hit through invincibility, so he would have been able to hit everyone. So that was my plan, to use him for that, but instead I shrug emoji, you misclick, and sometimes you win. A demonstration of how strong level 120 hook sight really is. If there is ever a spell of doubt, let that be consumed by the trout. Hang on. I'm sending a text message. I'll just compose it in a minute, because after this we're out of AP, at least for a little bit. So we're going to go and watch our 2 shows we have to watch, and then we'll see what happens after that. I don't know if today will be a long stream or not, because I still got to get my affairs in order, and I still got stuff I have to do, unfortunately. I'm in a transitional phase in my life, as they would say. I got a lot going on that I'm trying to get done, and yes, it's whatever, you know. Nothing I can do about it except for complain. And I'm gonna. Oh, we listened to this whole album already. That was the second song that we just heard that was on the album. And next up, Future Challenge. Not the squeaky bed sound effect. Somebody call my lawyer. Okay. Well, I sent that text message anyways. I had enough time while we were waiting for Melosini to turn on a dime. Ew. Do you think the space between her knee socks and chest piece of armor gets really cold? I'd assume so. Flying at supersonic speeds, your legs tend to get a bit chilly. I believe I'm fairly close to finishing off the shop. Fairly close is the key word, 'cause I still have, as you can see, a good amount of stuff I gotta get, but we're clearing. We're clearing. Well, actually, I got a lot of stuff I still need to get if I'm trying to clear out everything. At least to here. Well, at this point, if you're watching the VOD on YouTube, I'm going to start cutting out these scenes where we watch shows on Twitch, because YouTube just yells at me. Yes, to those of you watching the stream now, I did make the VOD channel that we talked about in jest that one time, and it's now caught up and has all the videos from Twitch that I get uploaded. So yeah, hooray, nice, sweet, tasty. Welcome to the Hall. And I know what you're thinking. Well, I guess welcome back, YouTube. Anyway. Let's see here. Well, as far as stuff we can do, we could grind. That's not where I need to go. We could grind. Still got a lot of shoppage to shop. Or I guess we could always move to Elden Ring too. Or this might be where we end the stream. Oh, you know what I've been doing lately? Yeah, I'll talk about it later. Well, let's go check on NA real quick. Hey, just as Zenon-kun. It's been a while since I've seen from you. I'm glad to see that you're still alive doing the do. Make sure to fix your shoe, so out the window you don't flew. Yeah, nice to see you. Even for a second. Even if you are just passing by, like summer nights. Like every other ghost. Oh yeah, we don't really have enough AP to do anything here. Mario Brothers sound effect? I mean, we could use a little something, one of these bad boys. Or we could just hop in the ring. Maybe we can hop in the ring for a bit. It's been a minute since I've gotten in the ring. At least 3 days. I need to find new games to play. And I mean, I do have other games that I could play, but I just kind of default to one like this. Yeah, for some reason the game opens this way every time. I don't know why. It's just massive. I've tried to change it. It just reverts back every time I do it. So I don't know what you expect me to do. It just always opens in the biggest way possible every time, without a doubt. No sauerkraut. Oh, it froze. It's freezing, it's freezing, it's really, really freezing. Aw, man, we gotta go and do this. Man, I don't want to play this game anymore. I hate this dungeon. But you know what I don't hate? Kamono Hashiron no Kindan Suiri. I've been reading that manga. Remember that anime? It's the one about the guy who would solve those mysteries, was a detective, and he used to like to eat that syrup, and he had that power where whenever he solved a mystery, he would compel people to kill themselves because, you know, he would just get filled with rage and hatred, and he'd project it through his eyes and make the culprits kill themselves. And so he worked with that one guy who was on the police force, and he would stop him from doing it. Well, I've been reading that manga, and I'm only 30-something chapters in, and it's already more than... Well, the first season of the anime only covers the first 22 chapters. And I'm at the arc now with the hummingbird guy, who was kidnapping those people who are really good artists, be it musical or painting or carving or whatever. And that arc was like halfway or 3/4 of the way through the second season. And there's about 150 chapters out right now. So there is a lot of content. I mean, the chapters are really long. So it's not surprising per se that the anime could only cover the beginning. But that means that if they wanted to, they could probably have a good 5 or 6 seasons of Kamono Hashiron. Will that happen? I doubt it, honestly. I didn't know this, but I think it had a live action movie too, or show or something. Get away from me, dude. Stop. Okay, alright. I shouldn't have tried to fight these two guys. They're clearly a lot better than I am. Didn't Jake the dog from Adventure Time have a brother named Jermaine? Telling you, dog. This was so scary. I almost just died. This was so scary to do on my first playthrough. At least, again, I thought it was. The entire time I was like, oh no, cheese! Afraid I was gonna fall. Listen, bro, I don't have time to deal with you. There's nothing over here, by the way. I'm just coming over here. See, nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. I missed the jump I was supposed to take. I was supposed to roll off the edge on one of these cliffs. I don't remember which one, though, but we unlocked the shortcut by hurting this individual. The shortcut that's pretty useless. See ya. LOL. Hop. Hop. Wait. Wait, no, we have to go into that cavern right there. There's gonna be a black flame monk who's gonna be like, what are you doing here? And then we just run by him and pretend like we didn't hear him. Sir Wheat. Open the door. Run away. If you jump down there, you will die. I know because I've done it a lot. This is too far of a fall. You will break your ankles and die. And then here's the guy. Wait for it. There he is. Hey, bro, what's good? I missed. That time we got him. I fear not the black flame. That one I kind of did. Get up, get up, get up. Thanks to the butterfly, I guess. It's a rune arc. I got so scared my first playthrough when I went to that. I mean, sure, it's kind of cinematic, so you would think I'm not going to die from that, but I don't know, I sure thought I was. Less of a I screamed because I'm scared, but more my heart just skipped a beat because I'm scared, you know. Oh, let's go try this boss. Move. This always goes one of two ways. I either teach him a new lesson or he teaches me a new lesson. What's good, bro? I don't know what I thought was going to happen there. He's going to throw a fireball at me. Or be a little late. Really? I'm getting greedy. Knock it off, fool. I missed. I missed. I thought I had it. But he had me. Oh, you think you got it. Oh, you think you got it. Look, it's Midra and his portrait of himself. He's so old. Get away from me. Alright, I'm gonna hurt you. Hurt you one good. Oh, well, never mind. I got a text message. Aw, dang it. I hope it's about Mr. Squidward. No! Hop. Hop. I deserve that. I deserve that too. I didn't think he was gonna do the jump. Miss. I missed. I meant you, not me. My spacing's terrible.
Every time we are apart, the pain gets to my heart. Want the feeling of the start. One day you're kind, the next you're not.
Hang on. Bear with me a second, or don't. Okay, back at the old grind. Okay. Move. Okay, let's do this. Well, that sucks. That sucked even more. I don't even know how I got hit by that. That sucks. So it's gonna be one of these attempts, huh? I can't wait to be at this for 3 hours. I was thinking about it earlier, man, but I was, you know, just kind of thinking to myself, like, it really sucks. There's a lot of things I can't do in my life, where, you know, things I'd like to do, but I just will never manage to. And it's like, I kind of just don't like the current state of my life right now. And I bet you're thinking, oh, we'll just get a job. It's like, what is that going to solve? That's not going to solve fundamental issues that I have in my life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Getting a job will probably just make things worse. Like, a lot of my issues that I feel like I have with my existence is just that there are things that I actually, like, will physically never be able to do. Like, be really good at a video game. That's one of them that I would never be good at. I'll never be able to pull that off. And then I bet you're thinking, well, Celery, that's because you always quit stuff after maybe 30 hours. No, see, it's just because I'm not going to waste time when I know I've hit my skill ceiling. For example, I went really hard trying to learn Under Night in Birth, the first game. And I still feel like I'm probably about as good as someone who just started playing the game. Like, there are some things that you just can't change about yourself and your skill ability. I have 900 hours in this game, and I feel like I'm still about as good as I was when I first started playing. Like, sometimes you're just not good at things, and there's nothing you can do to change that. And it's lame. You know, that's just life, though. What can I have done? Can I have a surgery done to improve my reaction time? Have surgeries done so that my fingers are more nimble? Because then that just means there's a paywall. And I don't even think those things would exist. Lobotomy will help. I mean, it'll make my life a lot better because I would just, you know, not have any more ambitions and would just be living consuming resources, but not really living per se. I'll be alive, but at what cost? Nice. Yeah. I mean, I feel like there was a way out of that, but I wasn't smart enough to figure it out. Like, a lot of things, too, like, issues that I feel like I have with life are, like, ones that are, again, just, like, I can't change society to make it better for everyone ever. You can say, oh, yes, you can. No, I can't. I'm not gonna go e-sport. Well, see, that's not. I'm just giving like an example. I'm saying that those are like the type of things that I like have issue with existing. You know what I'm saying? Just things that I can't really change. Fundamental like skill issues from my character creation that I can't really change. And I mean, being good at video games would be cool because I think things would be more fun. But it's not fun losing all the time for a win after 17 hours. But I'm also just saying, like, I don't know, man. I'm getting disillusioned with existing. Is it really worth it to keep going? Like, this is it, dog. There's no second act where magic's gonna start happening. There's no act where the adventure part's gonna start in my life. Like, this is it. I'm well past my prime at this point. Like, all I got left is just to kind of keep rotting and then I die. Like, I don't know. I'm getting kind of bored of it all. The last time I felt like this, I had to watch Jashin-chan, and I fell out of my funk. But I can't really do that again, because I've already seen it. How am I still alive? But I'm just saying, it feels like I'm definitely one of those characters that's supposed to be like an early game boss if we were going to compare our roles in life. I'm the type of low-level adversary that you beat pretty early on. And then, like, I just hang out in the beginning starting town forever because my skill never really changes. I don't mean just in video games, but I mean like in life in general. Like, I'm definitely just like the low-level adversary in the training camp. And you know what? I don't know how much longer I can keep up this existence. It's just too much water. 8 out of 10. I swear this isn't a call for help. I've just been thinking about it. Not gonna do anything sinister. I've just been thinking about how lame I am. That's it, really. I guess if we want to be real, like, just I don't know, dog. Something's got to change, but there's nothing I can change. Is what I mean. Like, it's like something's got to change. You can only do so much to a blueberry pancake and still call it a blueberry pancake. You know what I mean? Dang it. I panicked and tried to heal. Where is that hitbox at? How did that not hit me? Stop! You like your life being uneventful? See, that's not also what I'm saying. Like, I'm not saying I want to be Tom Cruise jumping out of a plane, parachute, scoot. You know, I don't know. I just feel like something's got. I don't know. I don't know. The content I've been consuming lately has been terrible. I haven't consumed anything I've wanted to in a while. It seems that my life simply exists just for content consumption, and I can't remember the last time I watched something I thought was cool. Or read. I feel like I just do things out of obligation. I'm not saying that I want to stop watching anime or something like that. I don't know. Getting kind of bored. We both whiffed. Hello. Did I watch something else? Like what, though? See, here's the thing, dog. Here's the thing. I'm just kind of in a spot of just at a plateau. I'm stuck in one of those ring around the rosy pocket full of posy moments where I'd like to try something new, but I just don't have it in me to start anything right now. Not as far as shows either, but just like video games too. There's a couple of games I'd like to play, but I just can't muster up the wherewithal to do it. I'm at an all-time low will to carry on. And not just for life, I mean just for like content consumption too. Hey. Throw a fireball at me. Hey. Yeah, I knew I was hit. I think I'm dead. Unless he just throws a fireball. Hello? I think we win as long as nothing dumb happens. Like this. Get stomped on. He didn't even get stomped on. He just got splash damaged on, really. Thanks, dog. Anyway. I believe this is a really good weapon. It's just you practically have to build your character around using this weapon exclusively, which is pretty much what I do for characters, so it would be a weapon that I could probably benefit from if I actually wanted to try and use it, but yeah. People on the internet complain about these skill requirements because, again, the dex, the faith, the strength, you pretty much just have to be ready to solely use this. But I don't like colossal swords. I hardly like using the Lucerne. Well, I believe that'll do her here. We've done everything I can think of except for this fighting jar dude, but oh, we didn't do that. To hit the first area, we didn't do that stuff. But yeah, aside from that, I believe we've completed everything unless we want to go fight Radon, which we're not. Oh, what's good, bro? I missed. I saw someone on the internet saying that Melina, the Finger Maiden, is one of Marika's children. And it seems like that's widely believed. I don't know when that started being a thing. Oh, he farted. That was good, Stinky. What? I survived? Huh. Well, thanks for not killing me. I'll repay your kindness with pain. And I mean, also, it would just be cool to be good at something and have something that could be passionate. I want to say passionate, but I don't know what came out. Is what I mean for just having the skill to do stuff. It wouldn't really be for a showboating part, but just to be able to, I don't know. I feel like after having 900 hours in this game, I should be a lot better at it than I am. And I mean, sure, everyone's skills at a different skill set, but I don't know, man. I just feel like I have so many hours in this game, and I'm still so bad at it. And I don't know why. It's just that I suck, that's it. Like, it's actually just a skill issue, but why do I have such a skill issue? Like, I felt like I sealed away my nerves and everything. Like, I really don't feel... I mean, I still panic roll and stuff. So some part of me is still in there that feels fear. It's like in Fate Samurai Remnant when Iori cut away all of his human emotions. And that one cutscene type beat, like, I did one of those some years ago when I was playing the game. So now I don't ever get excited or even feel anything when I fight bosses. They just kind of like beat me for a while and it sucks, or I win and I'm like, okay, that's cool. I just feel so numb to playing this game. And then unfortunately I don't have anything to show for it. Like, I'm still not good at the game. I still make bad decisions all the time and mistakes all the time. I've got the map memorized. But what does that really do for me? Nothing so far. So yeah, it's just, I don't know. I feel like I might need to just stop playing this game. It's also just the easy way out, honestly. Like, I could definitely play something else and experience something new, but it's so easy to just turn on Elden Ring and be like, yeah, I'll just do another playthrough of Elden Ring. I don't know. I could just uninstall the game and that'll take care of that issue, but it's like the Green Goblin mask talking to me. Man. Is it because I can't beat Radon? Not quite. I don't think that's the cause of my slump. It's just, I don't know. Oh, what? Because I kind of really don't think about that, and I don't care either. I know, sure. You're like, oh yeah, you don't care. And then it's like, tee hee hee. But like, I really don't. If I'm being honest with you, I was kind of fully committed to just never playing the DLC for this game. Not because I'm like, oh man, it's going to be hard, I'm afraid, but just because, I don't know. I'm content with Elden Ring as it stands. And then, as I said, the DLC really didn't spark that missing joy in me either, so I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm suffering from some type of... I think I'm just going through a midlife crisis again. I usually go through one of these every couple of years. Except for last year, I didn't. Stop throwing pots. Like, I want to finish playing Stella Glow. That's a game I've wanted to play for years, and now that I finally own the game, I don't know, dog. I just can't seem to find it in me to actually play the game. It's kind of depressing. I want to play that game, but just for some reason, I don't know why, I can never just muster the wherewithal to turn on the game and play it. Please understand. I want to play it. I don't know. For some reason, I can just never get myself to do so. Anytime I play it, I don't have a bad time either. It's not like I'm like, man, this game sucks. Anytime I play it, I'm like, man, this is pretty cool. These are some pretty cool bananas. You know what I mean? Stop. Oh, you thought you had me. Oldest trick in the book. I really think I just need to stop playing this game for a while. Again. Because, you know, last time I went several months without playing the game, and I didn't have this feeling of just lameness. It just kind of feels like I'm wasting my time. Move, move, move. Move, move. It's a watchdog. Ow. I missed. I wish this game didn't have hit stun, so that I could have just died to that. I feel like that would have been a funny and fitting in. This boss is hard. But not hard enough to... I don't know, how do I put it? This boss is annoying. Because I do a lot of damage to him, it's just, you know. Two of these guys is not fun to deal with. Hey, I'd say even one of these guys is not fun to deal with. thought I could just like swoosh right by you. Don't. Stop, 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 stop. Nice. Okay, what's good with you? What? Silverware. I keep forgetting. I need to call my grandma. My paternal grandma. I've been meaning to call her for about 28 days, but I keep forgetting. I mean, I don't know. She'll either be dead in the ground or I'll remember to call her. And I mean, it's the same either way. Who knows? Who cares? Didn't ask. What is this? No hope ahead? I like you. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't care. Straight up. And if I don't care about something, I can't really force myself to do it. Once I lose interest in something, I cannot do it. Shrug emoji. I don't know what you want to hear from me. I don't want to talk to her. It's not like she's done something evil in my life. I'm just not close to her. And the current status of her life, I don't know what you want to hear from me. Listen, once she starts playing Elden Ring, maybe I'll give her a call. Or something else. The fact of the matter is just that I am a cold and uncaring plant, I guess. At least when it comes to family. Usually friends I care more about their well-being and don't mind just sending them messages to see if they're still alive, be that in the form of just a funny picture or something. But when it comes to family, I really have like no connection at all. I'm not really trying to brag either. It's just how it's always been. Less bragging and more just thinking out loud. Die. Move, move, move. I guess it comes down to something that I was talking to someone one time, and it was in regard to dating, and I was saying, yeah, I really couldn't date someone unless they had the exact same interest as me to a T, because, like, if you're not gonna groove with Gundam Thunderbolt, then, like, why am I talking to you? Why are we occupying the same space? And then they had said in response to that, they're like, yeah, but the people that I date don't have to have the same interest as me. We can get along in other ways. And when they said that, I was just like really, just genuinely, just actually confused. I thought, well, what else is there if not like the media and stuff that you consume? And then like a month or two later, I thought about it again. Actually, that's not true. A year or two later, I thought about it again. I thought, oh, they mean like personality-wise. And I'm like, huh. Well, I don't know. I don't really care about that. Same SpongeBob t-shirt. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dog. Like, unless you wear the same Patrick Star shirt for 3 days while shiny hunting for a Buzzwole, I can't say, I can't be you. I can't be with you. It's over. Like, we are not going to get along. Kind of like when people, there was this one YouTuber that I knew of at one time, and they were doing some Pokemon Nuzlocke, and they had their girlfriend come over onto the screen, and they were, no, they were doing like a how many Pokemon can you guess test, and they asked their girlfriend like, hey, do you know who this one is, just like to be fun, and they didn't know, and it was Lapras. And then I thought at that moment, dang bro, your entire personality is that you're like a huge Pokemon fan. It's like, I'm surprised that you would be in the same room as someone who doesn't know who Lapras is. But they probably like them personality-wise and not like media-wise. And I swear, that just blows me away. I don't know, like genuinely. I just find it hard that you would occupy the same space as someone willingly. Like if they were a family member and like you just live with family or something, or you had a roommate and they had different interests than you, it's like whatever, dude. But like someone that you're supposed to care about on a deep level, and your entire personality is based off of liking the old Pokemon games, the original 151, and like your partner in crime can't name one of them, I would have been filing for divorce. But on that one stream that we had where we took that one test and, you know, the one that I got a high score on, one of the things that it said was like, what is it? You find it hard communicating with people who don't have the same interests as you. And then I was like, yeah, that one strongly agree. So you know what I mean? Like after that, I've been thinking about this whole thing a lot more, but in a different light. And I thought, oh, I'm just put together wrong, and that's why I think this way. But I feel like that's just like a bad excuse, you know? Like once you start making excuses like that, next thing you know, you'll be like, yeah, man, I was put together wrong, so I can't get out of bed and bathe myself. And then I feel like at that point, you know, I don't know, I'm not trying to get to that point. Hey. I feel like accepting things like that is the first step to getting to that level, and I'm trying not to. The type of, well, I was put together wrong, so I guess I might as well just not try and live my life at all. Because, you know, isn't it more comfortable to deform your physique, not listening to their critique? We gotta go back down. Ooh. Yeah, I guess you're right. I am feel like Kirei. I'm just built different. Oh man, I didn't. It's on the other side that I was supposed to jump. Might kill my wife feeling quirky. How do I get down from here? Oh, like this. I want to eat some almonds. Dog, how long is this poison gonna last? You ordered the Morgan fig? Oh, that one that where she's sitting in the chair. Does that mean, like, ideally, since your parents had that opinion about the last stuff that you ordered, do they think that, like, if you ordered G.I. Joe figures where they're just, like, big, buff, shirtless dudes or, like, He-Man or something, would they think those are toys for men? Or is there just, like, no winning? Stop. What the? That's what men like. I see. Wait, where did I come in? Oh, it's this way. Shrug emoji, I guess. You'd think it would be the opposite. It's like, yeah, I've been buying figures of scantily clad buff men. And they're like, yep, that's the behavior that my son would do. I guess that's what you gotta start buying. Just buy some Thundercats. But the Thundercats from the 80s. Get a Lionel figure. And He-Man. And they'll be like, okay, yeah. Alright, son, you've dispelled what we once thought about you and asked you about. Although, to be honest, they don't really... Hey, that's gonna hurt. Ouch. They really don't make characters like that anymore, unfortunately. You really just don't see scantily clad buff men in children cartoons. Nowadays, it's usually like a Twink of the Week created character. And if not, they're more like tone instead of just muscular for the sake of being muscular. But that's just media in general. Because back then too, back in the days of yore, it's just like everyone was portrayed as being hugely buff. That was just the style. And then that's not really the style anymore. So, as such, it's like, yeah, man, we're not gonna make all of our characters extremely buff. Because even comic books are the same way. Like, everything was. Even anime back then too. Just for some reason, it was like, yeah, man, give them muscles that explode. Those are the good old days. Androgynous looks. That's more modern. But yeah, if that's what you mean, then yeah, that's... I feel like that's more of a modern thing. Because I don't know. But no, androgynous means is male looking. Isn't? Yeah. Because like an android is a male robot, and like a gynoid is a female robot. Isn't that what that means? Quiet Star, hello. Nice to meet you for the first time. Nice to see you. Talking about modern designs. Well, if you mean more like characters who kind of are just like exist and kind of like neutral as far as determining if they're supposed to be like the most muscular dude ever versus just like average lady, then yeah, I can see what you would mean. More just kind of like if black and white were the two different things, you know, it's like, yep, it's gray. But yeah, I get what you mean. I get what you mean. Well, Quiet Star, you came in at a bit of an awkward... Well, nah, it's not awkward. It's just like another day. We're just talking about stuff with things. And unfortunately, you get meted and greeted when we're talking about stuff with things. Specifically, if you want to go back like a few steps in this conversation, we were talking about characters like He-Man. You know, He-Man existed back in the day, like the 80s, that He-Man. How he's buff and scantily clad. And just how they really don't do that for protagonists for shows nowadays. Even in an action show, the character usually has more of just an outfit. And they're usually not portrayed as buff, even if they are strong. They're more just like tone. How do you weigh in on that? You kind of have to really go out of your way and consume specific media if you want to just see characters who are buff for the sake of being buff. And it's not particularly a bad thing. I guess it is if your taste lies solely in wanting to see huge buff dudes who are half naked in all of your media. Then yeah, it's a really bad thing, and I'm sorry you have to go through this drought. But, you know. Yeah, JoJo, that's what I was gonna say. That happened like a long time ago. They remove muscular characters from JoJo. They remove muscular characters from Dragon Ball Z. Like, it's just a drought for people who like characters that are buff for no reason other than just to be incredibly buff. Although, I will say that I like JoJo's a lot because now characters wear lipstick for seemingly no reason. Like, why did Johnny Joestar have such a pretty color of that coral blue lipstick like he's SpongeBob SquarePants? That's cool. I'm down for all that. But, I don't know. Or Gyro having the green lipstick. I think that's really cool. But one can't help but miss the days when Jonathan Joestar was running around. The size of 7 dudes. Able to lift a car with one arm. Was that the last track? It was. And now it's repeating itself, the album. Please don't attack me. We'll see if this is a good one. This is one of those ones that I have no clue on how to get through. Die. Listen, I'm killing your kids. Oh, okay. That's a lot of poise damage that we're dealing. Like, actually. We're poison. Poise in us. There we go. Poise in us. We should be able to survive this fall. Ouch. I wish I would have died. That would have been so much funnier. Listen, dog, I'm sick of you. Oh no. Can we stop? The Pope? Alright, we're back. I don't know why the stream crashed, but it's that same thing that happened last time. I don't know what causes it. I don't know, don't care, didn't ask. It's back. Yeah, I don't know. It just says something about the stream key and being ugly, and I don't know. It's the same issue that happened that one time where I didn't notice it crashed for over an hour. This time I knew the sound just meant the game, or not the game, but OBS crashed. It didn't start doing this until after I reset my computer too, so I don't know. Hey. All you missed was me dying to the Pope. The Bat Pope. Stop. You know that one video where that lady has her boyfriend's phone and he's like, please don't look at the group chat, and she looks at it and she says, oh my goodness. It's like, you guys send each other a picture of your balls? And then he's like, hey, I told you not to look. Give me my phone back. You know that one. It's obviously just for, like, jokes, but could you imagine being in a group chat like that where you just send each other pictures of your nuts? I mean, I think it'd be fun for the first time everyone sends one, but then after that, I think it'd get kind of boring. Like, you can only see the same sack so many times. I hate you. I miss... I don't sit... No. I don't have any friends. Like, I don't have a friend group to where I could do that to. The closest thing is a Discord server, and I'd be the only one doing it. Whoa, Mario, that was a lot of damage. Oh no, I'm dead. Psych. Please stop owning me. I missed. I wonder why they're sharing them. I don't know, but in the comments, someone who posted that video on Twitter, they had said that they were in a group similar to that with their friends, except it was with their poop, where they would be like, yeah man, check it out, and they would just send pictures of their poop in the group chat. Stop zoning me, please. There we go. That's even more disgusting? I guess so. I mean, if you have no feel... Well, yeah, I mean, objectively that's gross. But I don't know. I don't know. It'd be like... I don't know, yeah, that is pretty gross. I was gonna say it'd be like seeing a picture of a dead animal, but that's really bad, and I don't want to see that. That's disgusting and terrible. So yeah, I guess I get you. I think maybe we're just in the wrong and just don't understand a friendship that strong, dog. You know what I mean? That's just a friendship among friendships. Who's this? Millicent with one arm? And this is Tragoth, right? No, that's Blackguard. This is Tragoth. Anyway. Oh man, a magma Weirum. Who would have thought? But is getting a picture of a ball sack really, like... I don't know, dog. Is it really that bad? Like, getting poop, yeah. I mean, the thought of someone having to take a pic... I didn't need to heal. Of someone having to take a picture of their poop to send it, and then be like, are you mentally okay, dog? Are you in a good place right now? Like, do we need to talk? But seeing a picture of nuts is just like, yeah, those are your nuts. Nice sack, bro. Maybe they're doctors. No, the way they said it is that there was just a joke thing where they started doing it as a gag and they just kept up the gag for a while. They didn't do it forever, you know. Oh, you're talking about checking the balls? Yeah, maybe they were all just giving themselves those checks to make sure that there is no deformities and, you know, no cancerous growths. Testicular cancer is sudden and fast growing. You never know. When I was a youth, these kids used to play this game where they would punch each other in the nuts. That was it. That was the entire game. And they did that, and one kid ended up getting a ruptured testicle as a result. Like, just popped one of his nuts. And because they popped the nut, we had to have an assembly about it. And they didn't really, I don't know, I had no clue this had happened. You know, I was just another day in the life of me, Celery. And then I was like, I wonder what this assembly is going to be about. And then they were like, we know what you guys have been doing. And I was like, you guys? And then they were like playing that game. And then it was like, what game? And okay, so this was all the male students. It wasn't just like, it was just me and a group of other people. So I was like, I wonder what's going on. And they explained the game. And then they're like, this isn't just a game of boys will be boys. Someone's actually hurt. And they're like, you know what it's like when you rupture a testicle? It's like smashing a kiwi. It's done. It's flattened forever. There's nothing you can do but remove it. And it's like, oh my goodness. And that really traumatized me at the time, as I was just a lad. You know, this was several hundred years ago. And I was like, what? Ruptured testicle? It's just gone forever? You just have like one nut missing? And yeah, as a result, I don't know, dog. I don't know. Everything, you know, I just kind of... It's frightening to think about that happening at a young age. And bro just had to go to school the next day after that, you know. They lost a testicle, probably had to have some surgery done and some other things, and they just had to go to school the next, you know, just after all that, and had to see the same people who punched them in the nuts. Like, I would have at least have asked to get, you know, I don't know, dog. I would have asked my parents if I could get moved to a different school. Like, hey, parents, as you can see, I got punched in the testicle so hard it exploded. Can I go to a different school? I don't want to have to face the same people who hit me in the nuts. Like, even if it was done by friends, like, I don't know. Just the fact that they did it and I have to live with it, I don't think I could face the music. I would just have to excommunicate those people. You know, live life with one nut. You know, whatever. You'll get used to it. But, like, having to go and... And you know, because they were a kid, that they probably just kept talking to those people and just kept being friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, that's a very kid-like thing to do. Just kind of act like nothing happened and just, yep, another day in the life. And then I found out which kid it was that happened to. And not even because I was, like, looking to find out the rumor, like, oh, who did it happen to? I was just talking with a friend of mine one day, and I was like, yeah, a lot of bad things happen to that kid, doesn't it? And they're like, yeah, did you hear he's the one that lost a testicle? And I was like, oh, goodness. Oh, my goodness. I didn't know that. I feel even worse for them now. Because, like, just a lot of bad things happened to that kid. They were just really accident prone is what I'm getting at. Oh man, I did get poisoned after all. Actually, no, that wasn't how... No, okay, wait. I had told that it might have been them, like it was in like a more of a rumor sense, and I was like, oh, it would make sense. And then many years later, I was working with someone that I had gone to school with, and I kind of brought that up, and they were like, yeah, that was them that happened to. And then I thought, oh, snap. Like, well, that confirms it, so that's sad. And I mean, you can still live life free of strife with only one testicle. You can still invoke pregnancy. Like, it's not like, oh man, there it is, generation over. Like, if you wanted to baste the turkey, you still can. But I don't know, dog. I don't know. I don't think I could have just kept going to the same school if that happened to me. They were definitely a stronger child than I was. Like, if you expected the me of that point in my life, that sprout of a vegetable, that seedling, so to speak, to just keep doing that, it's not so much that I would have been afraid of teasing, it's just so much that I would have been too deeply in my head. Like, I'm my own worst enemy, really. The things people say usually don't bother me, and I don't care. But it's my own perception of reality and things that get to me. Just like the feeling of having to be around those people every day. I don't think I could have done it. Or maybe I could have, because something really bad happened to me in that year prior. Nope, no. It was the same year that that kid ruptured a testicle. Something really bad happened to me. And so, like, I kept living life and had to keep going to school every day. Despite the assailants going to the same school. So, you know, maybe it's just the power of youth. You know what I'm saying, dog? Like, it has to just be the power of youth. You just aren't bothered by things like that. You just kind of are like, well, whatever. This sucked and was a horrible experience. It's going to scar me for the rest of my life. Well, got school tomorrow. Like, to make an equivalent, if I got sexually assaulted at work, I couldn't go to work the next day. I probably would have had to have gone home from work that day if that happened to me. But TheSelleri of the past is just like, well, this was terrible and I'm having a terrible time. My life sucks, but I guess I gotta keep just going. I got math class after this. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know where that just unshakable will comes from. It's just the power of youth, I guess. Just the power of youth. Get away from me. We were supposed to jump off the edge back there. Oh yeah, there's nothing really to do up here at the moment. We gotta go and jump off the edge first. I thought, you know, maybe there's something to do over here. You probably didn't think about it at the time. What is it being like horribly demoralizing? Because that's another kid-like thing. Would be like that. You know what I mean? Just like, yeah, man, I had a terrible thing that's going to change my life forever happen. Oh, well. Children are pretty naive. Yeah. Yeah. Just kind of live life like, man, this sucks. Oh, well. But to keep it a buck, I think I was 12 when this happened. So, by that logic, that other kid had to have been 12 as well. Or maybe 13 or 11. So, like, they should have had some idea of, man, what just happened to me? Not good. You know what I mean? Oh, we haven't seen one of you in a while. Evil viewer bot 25. Stop. Stop. Oh my goodness. I'm getting the what for? How did I get by Nightbot? Normally Nightbot's on top of it. Oh, I see what happened. It's got that weird comma thing at the bottom. That's how it managed to get through. It's been added to the list. Hit him with that. My apologies. I don't remember what the boss is here. Hopefully it doesn't take all of our flasks. And if it does, that just means I suck. So, get good, scrubs. And I'm the scrub. Oh, it's you two? You survived. Okay, big guy. How are you taking these hits? Ow. Get sat on. Trisha? This is a good song. You know, I kind of like this playthrough of how I've really done nothing except for fight Margit, and that's really been it. All I've been doing are just non-cutscene overworld bosses. It's been kind of fun. Definitely a change of pace than how I normally play this game. Doing all these dungeons, getting the loot, hitting that shoot. I kind of really don't like the color palette here. I mean, I get that it's supposed to be this is the land of gold, dog. What do you expect? What else needs to be said? But I don't know, it's just kind of ugly. It just makes it feel like everything's dying. Or like those raisins that are gold colored that, I don't know. They really just taste like raisins, but raisins aren't that great to begin with, I don't think. But whatever, this isn't about raisins. This is a really good song. What is this? The store : Alka. Get the anti-death boluses from the death cave. They'll never see it coming. Get away from me. You smell like a pork chop. I feel like smelling like pork is one of the worst foods to smell like. Because pork, I don't think, smells appetizing. Even when I used to eat meat, it was always like, ooh, that's pig. Hey guys. Ooh. Stop. Why are you so bulky? Unnecessary roughness, but we'll take it. His head fell off too. Pretty unique. Oh man, this is where we gotta fight that invisibility boss. I don't have the torch for that, but I mean, I didn't have the torch for that when I first did my playthrough of this game and first fought this boss. Oh. Get away from me. Stone Sword Key. Raptor Talons. What is this? Golden Great Arrow. Billiard Champion of the Seven Seas. Is this the dude that shoots at you? Nope, this is not that cave. What's over here? Some loot? Oh, it's you, Garrus. Oh, Garrus, you hurt. That's right. Garrus, he has a pet snail too. I mean, I guess he's real for that one. Real annoying. Ouch, not the wombo combo. The shot in the back and hit in the front. Listen, I'm getting sick of you. Stop zoning. Whoa. That didn't mean to come over here and just beat me. Stop zoning. Immediately stop zoning. Well, stop doing that too. I'm more impressed I didn't die. Maybe I spoke too soon. I don't think I can take on Invisibo. Not with the damage that I've withstood. Let me cop a squat. I'm not gonna do it. Whoa. I couldn't be bothered with a lot of you. Oh no. Oh yeah. Hop. I'm so mad right now. You don't even know. Dang, man. Stop. I think I'm just gonna play Stella Glow, a lot of it on my own. Because one reason I really don't want to play it is because I always think, oh, I need to play it on stream. And then whenever I play it on stream, it's just a long game. And like, I don't know, being able to play it on my own to where I can just like, if I'm in the middle of a long cutscene, just close the DS and like go watch a YouTube video about Lego Star Wars, I can. I don't know. I feel like that's what's just holding me back. What? I made a wrong turn. I gotta jump across this, yeah. Just like this. Don't fall this time. What's in this portal? Cheese? And see, you can kind of see where they're at based off of their footsteps like that, see? I missed. Ow, ooh. Alternatively, I could just come back with the torch. I have done this before without the torch, but I don't know. We have to beat the Draconic Tree Sentinel, I'm pretty sure, to get it. Not the hardest thing to do in the world. No, you don't. I know where I have to go. It's probably my best bet. I am doing... There we got one hit in. Once it opens up, it's like over in that area. But I thought, well, no, it's right here is where we need to go to get that. It's just right there. We can just go and get it right now. I didn't realize I had that much of the map open. Come on, Torrid. This is a pretty good song, too. This album's been pretty good. Oh, we don't have any runes now, because old boy killed me and has all of mine. Man, what the... I'm going to hurt you. Are you flying? Man, stop doing that flying in midair thing. Bandit's curved sword. I didn't mean to just unequip that. I just wanted to take a look at the bandit's curved sword. Curved sword with a light crescent-shaped blade, used by the bandits who ran rampant in the wake of the shattering. Most of the blade is now dark and covered in rust, but with enough dexterity, this weapon may still stand up to some use. Let's see, what is the moveset like? Oh, just, you know, just another one of those slice and dice. It's really cool. If it was not rusted, it would just look awesome. I don't think I have enough for the torch. I think it costs at least 10,000. What do you have to say for yourself? Yeah, 7,000. Thanks, dog. The Century's torch. You know what that means? We can go and have our rematch against that fool. Let's go and take him out. I must have gotten really lucky, because I've done it before, beating that boss without this item. Yes, it's hard, really hard, because you can't see him. It's just, you know, swiping aimlessly and hoping you get lucky. I mean, again, you can watch their feet, but they dance around and skip, so, like, you know, that only helps you so much, really. Alright, I have the torch. Where are you? There you are. Like, that move would be impossible, I think, unless you have maybe the sound up really loud to even really know that it's coming. Oh, dang it. Dude. Hey, wait. Man. Oh man, not the double. That's crazy. Oh man, I should have done the butt slam. My fault. Sweet. What happens now? I don't know. Do we want to keep playing or are we done for today? I don't think there's anything else we can really do on this side of the map. We'll have to start summiting. It's a professional wrestler. Poor thing is dead. Also, there's Lance AX that's gonna be up here. But don't worry, we just gotta rough her up a little, and then she flies away. Bro is asleep at the wheel. Let's teach him a lesson. Well, that didn't work. They might teach me a lesson. Ow. 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 Watch this. Lance AX. Oh my goodness. Ow. You weren't supposed to actually hit me. Nice trip. Goodbye, Lance AX. I'll see you on the rematch. You gotta go find a hill and make it noon, and Lance AX will appear there. Where is that hill? We have the full map I can show you. Actually, no, I don't think it. I don't think it's up. It might be either up here, or it's somewhere on this side of the map that we don't have unlocked yet. I can't remember. Dog. I think we'll listen to the rest of this album and then I'm gonna hit the sack and then go to bed. I don't have to go early anywhere tomorrow morning. but I do. It's around 1,300 hours. Hey. Goodbye, Raya. So I have pretty much all day to do whatever. It's just like whenever I have all day to do whatever, I tend to act like I don't have all day to do whatever. And it's like, oh my goodness, my life is over. Somebody save me. Listen. How do we get up there? It's like the other side of the mountain, right? Like, you can't just like walk into the upper part of the Lux Ruins, I don't think. Well, Raya, I guess I'll take you.
Take my hand.
Sure.
Give me your I will part.
I think you have to come up from the back side of this mountain to get to the true Lux Ruins. Yeah, see? Oh, big boy. I missed. String? Ow. Bro sure got his licks in on me. Where'd that scarab beetle go? I think this is one of those bloody heal-us users. Nope, it's Gilika. How much damage did that do to you? A good amount. Squashed. Open that door. What's behind? Nothing of interest for me. There is a Everjail over there. And I think we can fight a falling star beast. I'm not sure about what else is overworld that we can mess around with. We might have already done some of that too, I can't remember. Or maybe not, because we never got this grace. But we did come up last time through the lift, so it's quite possible. Shut up, Smelly.
The truly a little takes by was form. I'm nothing though now. The reason. Shall I turn or let my share them with me?
I'm sorry, I'm a little short.
Your ambition.
Sorry to ruin our cutscene there, Melina. It would have been cool if there was the feature to, on the level up screen, just pop a couple of great runes, golden runes, whatever runes. So you don't have to back all the way out, but it's whatever. It's not really the worst thing in the world. How many keys do I have? Oh, I got 9. Say less. Ouch. Good gravy. I never knew he had voice lines, honestly. Being honest though, I usually skip this boss. Unless I'm going for like, unless I'm trying to beat every boss in the game. Ow. It's crazy he's so spry considering how big he is. Nice, 2 hits, 2 hits. Stop. I'm hit. I barely evaded that one. I didn't even know a 3rd hit was coming. I was just trying to run away. For the sake of being cowardly. Miss, 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 miss. I taunted him too much. Get sat on. That's the charged attack talisman, right? Yep. Yeah, here's the falling star beast. We've actually already listened to this album in completion. It just repeated and I didn't notice. So with that said, I guess we'll get shot in the head and I'm gonna go to bed. And as per usual, you can't see it, but I make heart with my hands because I heart you. Yes, you for coming through. Well, you can't see my hand heart. You can hand this heart here. Triple time. So yeah, see you later, alligators, and after a while, you crocodiles.